Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, still adjusting to the new space. Hello, welcome. I like it. Okay, so today is the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine check-in. And as I was shuffling, I'm being shown to pull cards for the feminine and the masculine from this deck to say, what is the biggest fear of each at this time? What does this connection evoke in each twin that challenges them the most regarding union? So heavy hitting energy today. I just came across something that there is a huge electrical flux coming into the earth plane this very day, and so it might be affecting you in various ways, regardless if it is causing physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual impacts. You will surely be feeling something remarkable. Today is a turning point. So let's see what we can move through. So for the masculines, what is their biggest fear or concern? Ooh, universal love. Interesting. So we have the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. This is interesting because, you know, masculines are supercharged for, let's say, the sexual aspect, the visual, that masculine procreation aspect. And there is a flavor that I'm getting in this that has to do with how to take the old karmic generational imprinting, the energy of objectification is what I'm getting, and flat out sexual attraction for many, universal love. Like, how do masculines integrate that sexual pull, and how do they look at all of those individuals that they are attracted to in ways of a more spiritual love? This is a theme that seems to be on the masculine's mind, and with divine counterparts, that would suggest such a pure, intimate connection with one another that masculines are really reconciling that idea of full connection with just one other in their heart of hearts. This is the other half type of energy, the two shall become one flesh, and that very primal idea of sexual physical attraction to other feminines. How interesting. So this is a deep surrender point, or an opportunity for masculines to truly spiritualize the love with all other feminines and acknowledge a profound desire that they have finally found the feminine that represents such a fullness of unconditional and complete love that they literally no longer desire any other, or covet any other feminine option, and can truly see the sacred nature in all the other previous so-called options. It really speaks to having met the one. So masculines are being inspired by you today, feminine, that they may not actually need any other feminine. And that's causing their worldview about masculinity and sexual attraction and all of the disintegrated to the highest potentials of open and universal love, and all the earthly implications of that range. That is a huge energy, masculine. So let's see what the next steps are for the masculines in this alignment. What is it we can see? One sec. Wow, we're getting the Five of Coins. This is the card of separation. Okay, so I'm hearing, masculines, pay note that your feminine is the one person that you feel a void. You literally feel like you... Okay, this is really interesting because I'm getting in an old assessment, before you meet the one, it's kind of more interchangeable. But when your eyes are open to that one, no other one will do. That feminine for that masculine is irreplaceable. And masculines, be very honest that you have met the one and that there is no other replacement. Wow. Just going to leave that there. So for the feminines, what is the biggest challenge? What is the fear regarding intimacy on that core level for the feminines watching? And it went on the floor. Empowerment. So the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Equality, empowerment, validation, acceptance. The feminines just want to be treated as a sacred equal. The feminines are ready to just unfold into the safety of being recognized for their worth. Oh, and the feminines know that their masculine is the one that they want that profound safety with more than anyone else. They are the one they believe that's possible with because they value you, masculine. They value your heart. They value your consciousness. And they see that you are that person that sees them. What a sweet energy. And that surrender, now knowing that you are that one, that they've seen you as that potential because it is yet to be experienced fully. They see you as that potential, and it is the blind faith or the invitation to hope beyond hope that you are that one that the divine has given them, masculine, that actually has the potential to see them for who they really are. Hey, feminines, your masculine is the one that you hope and that you know on that heart space of anyone that gets you. And therefore they'll get you because they're the only one qualified, because they get you. Oh, that's cool. So both are in such a deep place of core awareness, growth towards this unified, passionate new beginning. So what is the next step for the feminines? Ooh, wrist stall. Having their eyes open, seeing it. Seeing is believing. So the next step, feminines, you will be given opportunities in the near future to actually see this. And I'm hearing the split in the dimensions, the split between worlds. So I'm also hearing for feminines watching this that your eyes will be opened to whether or not you are actually experiencing a twin flame dynamic. Your masculine is going to do something that is going to show you justified and very clear, high-level confirmation that this is your match. It may or may not be in the form of words or commitment. It will be an indication on the deepest levels because it will be something that is so intimate to you as a twin dynamic. Your eyes will be opened, your ears will be opened, something will be evident to you that you have never seen in another. The divine will show you that aspect. For some, you will see that you have a karmic cycle that needs to close out with this person. May or may not be your twin, but this karma between, or the karma clearing that you're doing for the collective of humanity, that template. You're going to see the inner workings of something that's kept you in a loop, in that ghosting or hot and cold or particular cycles with your masculine. And for some, you will have the confirmation that this is not your twin. That does not mean you are not a twin. That just means that you'll be shown justified reasons to let this person legitimately go. And this will not be a heartache. This will be about energy, that you will finally see the key that will unlock. If this is simply a karmic situation that you're in, your eyes will be open to why it's a karmic situation and not a twin, and you will have peace. I'm hearing that is the absolute indicator for this third group that I'm feeling, is you will have a deep peace, and it will just feel like everything changes when you understand a particular angle of the dance you've been engaging in with this person. You will see that energy is energy, and it will neutralize, and you will just have a peaceful indicator now why you can step away. There won't be that feeling of not having closure, of having unfinished business. That won't be there anymore, and you will see what it is you need to see that will just allow you to literally let go finally from a karmic situation. That's for far fewer than the ones who are sure that they are with a twin. Amazing. So we are really getting into that fine tuning. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards, shuffle and pull some cards for the feminines, and this will be for masculine cross watchers. So what are the feminines thinking about the connection at this time? What are they feeling for their masculine on the heart space? What are they wishing for the connection? What are the feminines doing towards a union? What is the biggest challenge at this time? What is the spirit-guided solution? And where's the connection going? Okay, shuffling clarifiers. All right, so what are the feminines thinking about the connection today? Whew. Walking away from third party. The feminines have a sole focus on the conscious mind to end third party situations, to stop spreading their energy too thin, and to very much focus on this transformation. Wow, communication and empowerment here. We got that color combo in the main area of concern regarding union. We got it here on the conscious mind. So feminines are wondering, are the masculines still there? For some, there may feel like a disconnect while they focus on walking away from things that no longer serve in their karmic situations, be it job, family dynamics, karmic partners, any situation that the feminine needs to walk away that is a third energy. The feminines are setting their sights on the transformation and getting down to business. So masculines cross-watching, if you feel your feminine distant right now, it is likely that she is finalizing things in her life, and any distance you feel has nothing to do with you in some ways. If you're feeling that projection, if there is frustration or energy coming 5D across the airwaves for you, and you're confused by something that might feel like a personalization of the energy masculines, have a telepathic communication with her and see if you can discern what layer that is on. Tap into that intuition and give her the benefit of the doubt. And as always, open communication if you're at that stage, masculines, where you feel like you can do that. It never hurts to ask how she's doing. Okay, for the feminines regarding masculines on her heart space. Oh, unconditional love and brand new beginnings in love on the horizon. And what did I say? Wow, love. Love clarifying unconditional love. Love squared. Love exponential. Feminines on the heart space, they could not be more open to the real thing. So masculines, yeah. If you're picking up on any kind of spooky action at a distance that feels weird to you on the heart space, tap into your heart, get out of your mind, and meet her in this alignment, because there is nothing but the real deal in her heart for you. What are the feminines wishing for? Love offers, to fall in love, to finally get to that point of being able to connect. And look at that with trust, trusting the love. The feminines want to surrender and be swept off their feet. They want to fall into safety. They want to just unfold into the truth of this connection and allow it to empower them. They no longer want to have that layer of insecurity, of concern, of unstable connection ever again. They just want to have love. They just want to finally connect on that level where the drama, the separation, the imbalances are all gone, and they can just experience safety. With all their heart, feminines are wishing for that. What actions are the feminines taking? Public victory. They are making bold moves in the public eye. They are changing up their lives. They are proclaiming the brand new start. So for so many feminines, they are stepping out, I'm hearing, as single. They are stepping out into the public with whatever victory they have just achieved or are achieving. They are not holding back. They are not playing small, but they are not boasting. They are coming out in broad daylight. Feminines, you are amazing. Shine as brightly as you want to. The world is a different place than it was when all of us were born. Everything is shifting, and we get healing chaos. Feminines will no longer hide their light. They will no longer hide their truth. And it may look catalytic. It may look like a storm warning for some that are challenged by this, but the feminines are never again going to play small, but they're never again going to walk in energies that are not accountable either. Okay. Amazing feminines, that is a big energy. I'm just feeling that it is a whirlwind of healing and victory all at the same time. The healing is the being very like the eye of the storm, right? It's that calm in the middle of all the different winds of change happening. But there is this unwavering knowledge that this is victory, even though everything is tumultuous in many feminines' lives right now. But they are finding that solace in the middle of the storm and feeling the victory, the emerging victory. Okay, what is the biggest challenge for the feminines? The emerging new beginning, the same Ace of Wands highlighted there, that is that new beginning. So hold fast to the light, feminines. That is your challenge. And power. Yeah, this victory, this tumultuous time for you is empowering you. Empowerment. Yes, within and without. Your whole world is changing, feminine. Stay with the process. Stay with the natural unfolding of all things changing in your life. This is a Gaia level proportion of power and change and transformation. You are activating in your life. You are taking action to walk away from all things that do not serve. And this is creating an incredible new beginning like you have never seen and the world has never seen. Just think about all of these incredible feminines coming into true empowerment with balance. The world has not seen that yet. This is new for a new day and age, and you will be victorious, feminines. What is the spirit guidance for you? Oh, illumination, yin yang, two of coins, two of crystals here, making the changes in the physical. It doesn't have to happen all at once. Yes, there is a lot of change happening right now, but the clouds are going to clear. Look at this blue sky. All of these changes, all the storms are going to pass, and you're going to be able to start building, start proceeding forward one bit at a time in your new timelines, in your new directions, in your new outlets, new avenues, your new expression of self. You are both being a light with this illumination card, and it will be illuminated to you bit by bit as relevant. No longer are you getting ahead of yourselves, feminines, and so the Holy Spirit will come to you when needed each step of the way. Don't waste your energy. Heal right now. Come into the healing, come into the empowerment and trust. Your deepest wish is trust. This is your connection to Source. This is the way of it. Rely on the Holy Spirit and your connection to Source to show you the illuminated path bit by bit. Give it to the divine and look for that instruction bit by bit. Each step of the way. You do not have to do more than you can handle. And your burden is light because you can give it completely to the divine. If you desire trust in this connection, like it suggests here on the heart space, this is about you trusting yourself on that level. Okay, where is the connection going from the feminine side of it? Are you kidding me? Four of Wands, union, feminines. You go, feminines. And stillness with a swan. I'm going to do a little shout out to Emma Ryder. These swans mate for life. And there is a union on union confirmation. Stillness. Be still and know, feminines. You are on track for union. Okay, I got a little goosebumps. That's awesome. Okay, so for the masculines, let's see where the masculines are heading. Interesting. I was just told to change up the deck that I had planned for the masculine reading, so I just had to grab that. So let's see. So thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what the masculines most want to say regarding where they are thinking about the connection, how they are feeling for their feminine on the heart space. What are the masculines wishing for their connection with the feminine? What actions are being taken from the masculines? What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? And masculine higher selves, I invite you to come in and share. What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? And what aspects of union are the masculines moving into in the near future? Okay, so we are getting for the conscious mind regarding the connection, all the lovers. That's pretty sweet. And reunion. Wow, these are both two very deep soul connection cards. Higher self and in the physical reunion, nostalgic. This is like early childhood and regarding children, but inner child and higher self. So we were seeing some of these sharp contrasting dualistic kind of spectrum cards with the devil and the lovers before, and now the masculines have taken the illusion out, have taken the misconceptions, that hidden subconscious stuff out, and they've got a new set of parameters, is what I'm hearing. They have everything from their sweetest, most innocent, most childlike aspect to their ascended, most godlike aspect. And they see that you complement that. What a stark difference and contrast to karmic situations that have the devil as the range of learning. This is a range of complement. Oh, and benefit, I'm hearing. So make note of that. Feminines and masculines watching, this connection still has a range, but it has a different range than a teaching karmic scenario. Ooh, I like that. So what are the masculines feeling on the heart space? For the feminines, Ace of Swords in the reverse. They want to know something. Clarified by the Page of Swords, the research card. So I really think this is a little bit of a response to the volatile energy that they're feeling at a distance or energetically with the feminine. So masculines, you might feel unnerved right now a little bit. You might feel uncertain and you might be wanting more information, maybe checking on social media, checking your feminine's profiles or looking for information, maybe asking friends. There's something you don't know here on the heart space. And so I'm hearing also, will you choose me? Do you feel the same? You've got to ask, masculines. This is also communication. So masculines are getting to that point where they're going to have to start actually asking some very poignant questions. If you don't know, masculines, you don't have to figure it out on your own. But on the heart space, the masculines now need to know. This is that need to know basis. It is now time to know this. How cool. Masculines are getting real on the heart space that they need to know a few things about this connection finally. How cool is that? I need to know you, I'm hearing. Okay. Need is such a taboo word, isn't it? But I like the way that it just came through. Okay, so what are the masculines wishing for this connection? Ooh, 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is Cupid's love arrows. Oh, and Page of Wands in the reverse. So we have another kind of messengers. Masculines are wishing for an increase of telepathic assurance before they actually reach out in the physical, is what I'm hearing here. They're kind of hanging out in the safety of the 5D and wanting to maintain that level of comfort. And I believe it's because they're starting to realize they have to bring this into the physical in some sort of a deeper way. There's information they now actually desire from their heart to know. And so they're starting to feel like they want to know the answers energetically before they put themselves out there. Okay. What actions are they taking? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse might mean that they don't want to wait any longer. Knight of Cups, or they know the pressure's on. They're putting pressure on themselves for this love offer. Knight of Cups in the reverse is a love offer, a love gesture, but it's in the reverse, so this is this is kind of like that self-imposed pressure that they're feeling like. I'm hearing cold feet or digging their heels in. All of these last 3 combinations, because they are dying to know something, but they're just not gaining the oomph to go ask for it. There is this real welling up. So what I'm feeling here, masculines, this is your high priestess, intuitive, divine feminine aspect within. And this is nudging you to communicate based on your intuitive pull. This might be uncharted territory. This might feel unfamiliar to you, but pay attention to it, because that is a very free flow, spontaneous, beneficial, present aspect to communication and connection that really just takes the fear out, that takes the conditionality, that takes the edge off, and you are under preparation for feeling safe to just be, to drop your guard, to come into the full settled recognition that you do not want to have that separation anymore, that this truly is the one. And that is starting to feel quite remarkable to the masculines on the heart space, on the way they're wishing and the way they're feeling pulled to make some movement. Wow. So what is the biggest challenge for the masculines? Making this change in the physical. This was wasn't it the spirit advice for the feminines? One step at a time, and the path will be lit for you, masculines. Yeah. So the biggest challenge is making these changes in the physical towards your Empress. You can't make it up. So masculines, yes, you are feeling from all directions here, that push-pull, like, but you're not backsliding. You are standing there, feeling readying, feeling almost like someone's going to come behind you and shove you towards your feminine, towards your Empress, towards your most abundant timelines as well, I have to say. But it is one step at a time. It is one step at a time towards this. It does not have to be all or nothing. It can be compromise. It can be some. It can be a little. It can be a bit. You hear what I'm saying? Okay, so what is the spirit guidance for that? Four of Pentacles. Trust the foundation you have with your feminine. Drop the guard. Nine of Wands is this card of perseverance. Four of Coins is hanging on to the status quo, or recognizing the foundation that is there as a support rather than a guarded energy. Both of these cards can typically represent a guarded energy. This is kind of in your face, masculines, that you have the opportunity to consciously open your heart and drop your guard. Pay attention again to how distance with your feminine feels compared to all other protectionary situations that you've had in your life, and how you genuinely don't feel right when you're at a distance from your feminine. Pay attention to that and let that truth allow you to drop your guard bit by bit as the spirit guidance. Where is the masculine portion of the energy going towards union at this time? The moon and the stars. Oh, so the masculines may be wishing on a star. They may be, I'm hearing, looking at the stars in your general direction. If you have distance between you, masculines might be stargazing and thinking of you, looking at the night sky towards wherever you live, feminine, and wishing on a star. This is the energy of surrendering, of letting the, I'm hearing primordial deep support the archetypes, the experience of this reality, the vastness of the myth of the feminine, just seeing, I'm hearing the fairy tale, the fullness, the archetypes, and coming into the recognition that this is the one, the epitome of what a divine feminine should be. You found her, masculines. The masculines understand they've found their feminine. Okay, I've got to go, everybody. Much love.